Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the Monday live quiz thing. How cool was that? That was like, what's the guitarist out of Rage Against the Machine called? Well, the guitarist again in Rage Against the Machine's got a kill switch on his guitar, so he can play chords and stuff and kill it. Yeah. You all wanted to know that, so you're very welcome. Welcome to Monday night Quiz-a-tronic thing, and I am here with Jack. Say hello, Jack. He doesn't want to say hello. And with whatever these are, and Tony's here. He looks shocked as always. There you go. Oh, what's going on? Yes, I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. Tell me in the commentarios what you've been doing this weekend, and I will no doubt bore you to death with what I've been doing. What have I been doing? What did I do on Saturday? I did some on Saturday. Oh, I did. I changed the radiator on Jenny on Saturday, and yeah, it definitely needed doing. I don't know whether you watched my Jenny video where we took the front bumper off, but there was a small section. I said a small section where we discovered that the radiator needed replacing, but I didn't think it was as bad as what it actually was. The bottom part of the radiator fell off when I took it off the car, so it was pretty dead, and maybe there was about half the fins still attached to the radiator. It basically looked like a map of the bottom part of Europe. It was all sea apart from a little bit sticking out. So yes, so that's been now replaced. So Jenny's radiator is good to go, and she's not done that funny petrol pump not kicking in thing for a while. So maybe that's all right. Maybe I can get away with not doing that just yet. Or maybe she'll strand me somewhere at some point and I'll wish I'd done it. So, yes, that's what I did on Saturday. And then, what did I do yesterday? Oh, yesterday I got the ZS up on ramps to have a look at the clutch slave cylinder to see if I could see anything obvious as why it weren't well, basically, the biting point of the clutch is right at the bottom of the pedal movement, so I don't think it's disengaging the clutch enough. But I can't see out wrong, so I can only assume it's some inside error, some inside issue with the slave cylinder or the master cylinder, or I don't know. Apparently, one of the brackets is quite weak and they bend, but I can't see. I don't know what it looked like before now. So if it's bent and that's what it looks like now, I have no idea. So I'm just going to get a new kit and put that on there, and I'll do the gear linkage, which will be in another video. You'll see my floppy shaft. So yes, if you see my floppy shaft, don't worry, it's been rectified. There is some rectification going on for my sloppy shaft. So let's have a look in the comments and see who's appeared. Well, Matt Stickman was here like a bazillion years ago, like quarter past two he was here, and Tommy was here at 4:05, and then Ujudge was here at 4:30. I mean, it doesn't start till 8. These people have obviously got no hobbies. Excuse me while I eat a bit of Madeline. I hope she don't mind. Ooh, Ernest is here. Oh, the crankcases could be Norman and Ernest. It says, up hard this away, which is a reference to Whizbit, which is the icon you get when you become a member. And speaking of members, and that's members of the YouTube channel, before you say anything, you rude uns, I'll put this together. There you go. I think that fully utilizing visual and audio. I think what I've done there is I've fully utilized those mediums to bring you a visual and audio representation of what it'd be like, or what it is like, or both, what it could be like, even what it is, would, could, and will be like being a Smashing Pistons channel member. Maybe that's put you off. Maybe it hasn't. Who knows?
Well, hello there.
There you go. And another advert for Beards and Bangers, our friend Rob, who, if you're not a member of already, get over there and subscribe to his channel and become a YouTube memberonia, because he too releases videos to his members before the general public. So imagine if you were Noel Edmonds and you could hang on 2 seconds. Hello? Yeah, I said no. No, Noel, that's not what I said. Not Noel. What I said was for the people at home to imagine if they were Noel Edmonds, not that they are Noel Edmonds. Yeah, I know you're the only Noel Edmonds, Noel. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, you can fly a helicopter. We know that as well. Yeah. Banker to you as well. Rude. Yes, go and join Rob's channel because he puts out his videos to his members before the general public. So you can live the luxury lifestyle of Noel Edmonds by seeing Rob's content before anybody else. So there you go. I'm quite proud that I managed to see Rob's content before most people. I'll tell you. Let's see who else we've got in here. Alex's Assets is here, and she says, "Yay, I got home in time." Well done, Alex. Well done. A round of applause for Alex for getting home in time. What she did, she got home in time to tell us all that she's going to have a shower and not be watching. Oh, hang on. But then I thought she weren't going to be watching the live stream, but she took us into the shower. So Alex got home in time to take us all into the shower. Where else did we get up to? So Alex is here, and Rob's here, and I'm here. Adam's here, and he says, "Good evening." Well, that is certainly a matter of opinion there, Adam. I hope you are. I hope you are having a good evening, Adam. I certainly am having an evening. I've not had ham. Oh, I did have ham for dinner. Oh my God. Now I've said have ham so many times, I can't help but notice how clumsy it sounds saying have ham. I did have ham. I did have ham. I had ham. I have ham. I had ham. What am I on about? Quickly, moving on. And Matt's back again at 1 minute to 8, and he says, "Good evening, everyone." Again, it's certainly having an evening, Matt, and I hope you're having a good evening too. Have you had ham? Have you, Matt? Have you had ham? You should have ham. Rob is here again, and he says, "Well, hello there." I can't do that high-pitched voice anymore, Rob. I forgot how to do it. And Dick Dastardly is here, and he says, "Good evening to all viewers and listeners." Well, I like that one. That one's a good one, Dick. That one's very well thought out. You see what he's done there is encompass the people that are watching with their eyes, but also the people that are only listening with their ears. So he's creating a whole round community. There. He's saying hello to all of them. And Alex is out of the shower. And she says she has 4 bottles in the shower. I'm not going to ask. I'm really not going to ask. And Simone is here. Yay! Ooh, 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 ooh. And everybody has to send Simone some nice healing thoughts. Hang on, I'll use this. I'll use this to transmit my healing thoughts to you. Are you ready, Simone? Here we go. Let me know if they get through. There you go. Simone's not feeling very well. So let's send her all some nice warm thoughts. Like, mind soup. Like some sort of mind soup. What flavour would mind soup be? Let's think about that for a second. While I put this on, wherever I've put it. Where have I put it? Oh no, I've moved it and I've lost it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's think about it. What flavour would mind soup be? And what would you eat it with? Would it be like in a cup, or would it be in a dish? Would you have croutons in it, or would you have bread to dip in it? Have a think about that for 37 seconds. Soup! Soup! Soup!
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never back down. Man, I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to Faye, and she look better in bed.
With a fudging soup. Mother fudging soup, exactly. So yeah, obviously I've just realised now, because I'm totally on the ball, so totally on point. That I've asked you a question now, and I'm already 13 minutes behind on the comments. So you guys just wait until in 13 minutes time. So about 26 minutes past 8, when I get to the comments at the bottom, and I'm going like, what it tastes like old socks, or you'd eat what with crumpets. Just wait until I get to the bottom. Yeah, so Simone's poorly, and we're sending her good vibes. Dick Dastardly says good evening to Tony, and Alex says Tony. I think Alex loves Tony. Should I bring Tony down with me when we come to see you, Alex? Which we still need to arrange. I'm terrible at arranging things like that. I've got a wall planner and everything, so I just need to know when you're free and when I'm free. Hopefully, I'll have a car that works by then. Simone was tinkering with TC on Saturday. See, anytime Simone puts tinkering with TC, we know there's going to be a video coming out, and I personally look out for those videos because they're the bestest ones. Ivor Howard is here. Greetings, Ivor. I hope you've had a lovely week since last week. Last we spoke / met / read. Well, you saw me. I didn't really see you. I can see your words, but you can hear mine. Oh, I'm at a disadvantage, aren't I? I'm always at a disadvantage. He says, hello, Simon. I drove to Brighton today and put some flowers on my mum and dad's graves. Well, that's very nice. What a lovely, not surreal. What's the tranquil time I hope you had with that, Ivor. And I assume this is made more possible now that you've got your own little motor, so that's good. So yeah, I hope you're doing well, Ivor. Artie Firkin. Oh, Artie Fuffkin. Well, kick my ass, he says. No, I'm not into that kind of thing. No. Oh, I need to sell some T-shirts on eBay. Oh, what kind of T-shirts, Simone? Like Hooked on Classics T-shirts or other T-shirts? Or what sort of stuff? And Becky is here. She says, evening all. Good evening, Becky. I hope you're doing well. I say Becky's made that mistake, hasn't she, where she said evening all. I'm just going to assume that she just means evening to everybody in the chat, not everybody in the known and unknown universe that's alive now, was alive before, and will be alive in the future. Because that's how people normally do it, Becky. They come on and they just like to wind me up. I swear it. They just want to give me extra work. Like they're expecting me to sit there and go, oh, and look, Matt says hello to all the amoebas and their family and their family's family and their family's pet rabbits. And as I'm supposed to now find out where all the amoebas are and say hello to them and send Matt's greet. It's ridiculous. It's not. I'm not like a visual audio post office service. I'm not here to pass on your season's greetings hither and thither, Matt. Blooming heck, Matt, you've got some nerve. Honestly, you have got some actual nerve. Coming around here talking to me like that. That's despicable. If you didn't have a giant stick and were a lot bigger than me and I'm a bit of a hippie, I'd do absolutely nothing at all. Nothing at all is what I would do, because Matt is a lovely person, and I'm going to take 5 seconds. Does that sound like a lot? 5 seconds? No, 10 seconds. I'm going to take 10 seconds out to applaud Matt. Are you ready? When that counter gets to 20 that you can't see. Yeah, that's it. That's your 10 seconds applause tonight, Matt. So there you go. That's yours. Trisha Alderman is here. Good evening, Trish. Hope you're okay and that you've had a fantabulous time doing whatever you've been doing. She says, hello, Simon, and all in chat. See, Trisha knows what to do. Trisha knows the etiquette. All in chat. That's all she needs to say. That's all any of you need to say. If it's anything any more than all in chat, that puts me under a lot of stress. Can you imagine if you said, everybody? Have you any idea how many people there are in the world? Honestly. She says, we have been AWOL. So sorry. Don't apologise. Just glad you're back. And Tommy Dapper is in. He goes, all right, Simon. But obviously not quite like that. So there you go. Simone points out that Alex had a floppy shaft the other day. Well, happens to us all at some point. Not me, though. Oh, I've never had a floppy shaft. Apart from that one I had outside yesterday. I was here at the dawn of time, says Matt. Vegetarians arrived at the dawn of time, spelled differently. Look, you can see it on the screen there. You see what he's doing? See, this is the thing with Matt. He does visual gags, visual word gags. I mean, yes, no, I'm sticking with that when he does visual word gags. And if I forget to share them on screen, you don't know what we're on about. So I always have to remember to share Matt's comments on screen. And you will notice as well that Matt's got a funny little symbol at the side of his name, which means he's a subscriber. He's a subscriber and a member on YouTube. Sometimes I release my members' video. Start again, Simon. Sometimes I release my members before the video, says Rob. Well, have you seen my wood? Look. This is my wood. Good, isn't it? Oh. Well, I don't know who this person is. Someone called Satan. Hello there, fellow. Is he one of the brethren? Well, we don't know, do we? Look at his little angry face. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's such an angry man. Oh. And then Matt says hello to Adam, who said hello ages ago. It is an evening, says Adam, and hello, Matt. And Barry Scrotter is here. Greetings. And Barry Scrotter says, greetings, fellow earthlings. See what he's done there? He's teetering on the edge of absurd. He's teetering on the edge of absurd. And if you've ever teetered on the edge of absurd, Barry will know exactly how you feel. I constantly teeter on the teacher. I've never teetered on the edge of a teacher. I've teetered on the edge of a nurse before, but not a teacher. I often teeter on the edge of absurd. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Hiya, Barry. So then, Matt says, "Oh, he's got so many. Oh, why did I start that ham thing? This is going to have me nuts tonight, isn't it? Have you had ham? If you've not had ham, you should have had ham. Not have you had haddock? Well, haddock is not ham. So if you've had haddock, you've not had ham, unless you had haddock and ham." Oh Christ. Julie, screenshot that for me. I might make that into a thing where I get people to read it out as an icebreaker. Oh crikey. I can't cope anymore. You look like a Dalek with that glass on your foot. Oh, it wasn't a glass, but thank you, Dick. It is. Oh, I ain't got anything I can plug it into to show you. It's an old-fashioned light bulb. You can't. Oh, that light thing's too bright on it, and I can't get it to show you. Basically, the filaments inside are like swizzled round the filaments inside are swizzled round a rod. And yeah, it's made to look old-fashioned. I can't remember where it was from now. Probably B&Q or something. But they're like really, I think it's them ones. They're quite dim. I don't think they're very, very high wattage. Oh no, it's not bad. This one, 40 watts. It's like an incandescent light. Oh no, it's like a heat. Oh, I don't know what it's like. It's one of them. It looks old-fashioned. I'll try to remember to plug it into something next time so you can see it. Yeah, I don't think I've got a lamp holder in here anymore. I could put it up there, but that'd be pointless. Ivor Howard says, "Get better soon, Simone." Yes, we all hope Simone gets better soon. And Alex says, "Haddock, take some aspirin for that." There we go. There we go. Haddock, take some aspirin for that. She's on the ball, is old Alex. She's on the ball. But that's on her other channel. Robson Rover Prepare, Colin, said, "I heard my name used in vain." Oh, did you? I don't remember saying it. He's got his little logo changed to, it says 2,000 subscribers. Oh, it says 2K subscribers. Does that mean they all joined in the year 2000? I know that feeling. Tommy says, "All right, Simone, I hope yours is on the mend and not stuck like me going round the bend." I'm doing a terrible Tommy impression tonight, but there you go. Oh, and things are looking up. Simone just managed to have chicken soup for dinner. Oh, that's nice. What did chicken soup have for dinner? It's nice, isn't it, when you have dinner guests round? We had my mum and dad round for dinner before. Hello, Facebook, says Matthew. Good. Thank you. I feel very unstable when I stand up, so I will stay in the sitting position. Very, very good idea. And Barry is here and he says, "Hello all. How are we all? Calm." There you go. Bacon. So Matt said bacon at 8:15. And look, you can't see, but it's nearly 20. It's just gone 25 past 8. So that bacon is about what brain soup would taste like. So there you go. There you go. Asma's just confirming to Alex that she liked that video where she were taking a muff off. I'm doing better now. I have my Citroen C4, and yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine Citroen C4. I still do fancy getting a French car at some point, but I've got two. I've got two that I've said that are keepers, but I think they are going to be keepers. I think I'm going to have to start rotating the daily. The toys will stay where they are. Speaking of car, there will be a new video soon of my friend and me talking about that movie. Good. Bulldog Bash t-shirts. That sounds like something I should know what it is. Enlighten us in the comments, Simone. And also tell us what Bulldog Bash is. Sounds like a motorbike thing. Thank you, Simone. I worried it was too long. Yes, well, it's when all that fluff started to come out your muff that were problem, weren't it? Citron C4 goes like I think we need to have an intervention. I think, Matt, you did that one last week. Is it that nobody laughed hard enough at that one? I liked it. I do remember. I'm sure I gave that one a little applause. It is a good joke. Plop. We should never leave anyone out. No one should ever be left out. Not anyone. Because they'll get wet. Because eventually it'll rain, won't it? I turned away and suddenly started hearing slapping. Well, that's not the first time you've said that, is it, Alex? Honestly. Hello to all the Mandy Carter fans and hey up to everyone. See, judges, I don't know. I think it was my idea to start watching it. And anybody in the chat that has also watched Mandy, which is a comedy program on the BBC by Diane Morgan, let us know. But yes, me and Julie have watched all 3 seasons, and it's a thoroughly enjoyable little comedy program. And we think we've worked out where she got her inspiration for Mandy from, but I'll save that for another day, unless people want to know and they can ask. But yes. Zippy was a hippie, but he got super angry when the weather got nippy. Okay, well, I'm not too certain that one's a wrap there, Tommy. Don't worry, Sean Connery wasn't being charming. I don't know what that's about. Oh, okay. There are pills for floppy shafts nowadays. Is they? Bloody hell, this pill. Becky tells me these are pills for that. And I've gone out and bought a blooming gear linkage, a new gear linkage Dubray joint. There you go. Floppy shafts, says Barry. What's the difference between a computer and a woman? You can put a floppy in a computer. And Barry's just showing his age, as we all are there, by referencing a floppy disk, which was weird because it was the 5 1/4 inch discs. Was it 5 1/4? Or were they 5 inch and 3 1/4? Whatever the size were, the bigger ones, they were floppy disks. They were like between 2 sheets of lexicon or something. And then the smaller ones, they were still called floppy disks, even though they were hard. They were hard like little plastic, like Tic Tac boxes. And Matt Dickens has joined us, and he says, "Hey up north from down south." You're right, Matt, and thank you for joining. Hope you've had a lovely week/weekend, and thank you for joining. I've been talking for 30 minutes. Maybe we should get on with some sort of quizzing thing. So if I try and remember, we got up to where Matt joined. Where Matt joined is where we got up to in the Chatty McChatty-tron. So let's find out. We've got 2 quizzes. Which one shall we start with? Let's start with this one. Simone already knows what this one is because I told her earlier to see if it'd make her feel any better. It might not make Rob feel any better. It might make Rob feel bilious. Oh God, he'll be like this. Like that. Oh, poor Rob. You know, chick. Just get on with it. Jeebus. I mean, Madeline's been sat in front of these lights and it's got a bit warm. I'll try and remember to go through the names before we start again today. When we were in France, we went to that lovely little old-fashioned village type thing. Julie's auntie, to thank us, said we could have anything from the gift shop on our way out. Take your pick, children, of anything from the gift shop. So I chose this little beast. This way, Simon. Little I can't remember. Is it a 190? Yeah, Mercedes-Benz 190. I thought that looks rather nice, doesn't it? But then look at the headlights. You can't tell. You can't tell on this camera where they're fastened on. There's like a hole in the metal, and you can see it through. So it just looks like it's got two tiny little stoner eyes. It's like stoner Mercedes. Bit of fun though, isn't it? Oh yeah, music is on. We'll leave music at that level. How many people have we got in? 10. Oh, 11. 11 lovely folks ready to play a quiz. 12 lovely folks ready to play a quiz. Blooming heck. Right, so we'll start then. So we've got Trev. Oh, we're back down to 11. Oh, we've already upset someone. So we've got Trevor, who's a cat, and that could be your judge, because we've decided when we get a third cat, we're going to call it Trevor. Oil Dragon 85. I know Note. Job Nocky. Osol Ran. Citron C4. Mr. S. Crack. Khan. Alex's Shower and Ebel. So we've got 11 folks on there. So let's get on with this one. Come on, get in there. Come on. Oh, we've got 12. Oh, that must be Simone because it's Feel Like Poop. Let's go. You'll love this, honestly. You'll be overjoyed. Look, a British Leyland Motor Company quiz. Who wouldn't be thrilled by that? What year was the Aston 1300 GT released? What a machine! Although there's something I need to look at on there when we go back. 1969 apparently. But what's going on with these door mirrors? They shouldn't be like that. Why have they folded them? Why have they folded them down like that? What's going on with that? I don't like that at all. I'm not impressed, but I do like the car. I would like one of those. Yes, 1969. Ooh, Trevor is winning. Alex's Shower is second. I also ran his third. Moving on to question 2. What was the Austin Allegro called in Italy? Well, I made a mistake there, didn't I? Because I copied and pasted the name and didn't take it out of italics. So there you go. There was your massive clue. Rigatoni. Can you imagine if it was called the Austin Rigatoni? Let's go. Oh, well, there you go. Trevor's moved. So Alex's Shower's first. Khan is second and Trevor is third. Moving on to question 3. True or false? British Leyland ended in 1986. Well, that's weird. It says 12 answers, but it's still counting. Oh, that's because there's 13 people on at the moment. It is true. That was the year it stopped, and I think is that when it went to the Rover Group. Oh, look at that. Trevor's back up at top again. Alex's Shower is second, and Feel Like Poo has jumped all the way up to third. Question 4. Multi-select. Which two companies merged to make BLMC? So you've got to click two answers. Yep, that's right. It's red and yellow. That's where they get it, isn't it? British Leyland Motor Company. Oh, Job Nocky. Got straight to the top there. Moving on to question 5. We're a third of the way through. What was the code name given to the SD1 when being designed? So when it was in its design prototype stage, what code name did they give it? It was the SD1, which is weird, isn't it? You don't very often get cars where the prototype name is the name they use right at the end. But, well, there you go. They did this time. I wish it had been called the Wover. That would have been amazing. Or Peter. Peter would have been good as well, wouldn't it? Hey, feel like Pooh's at top. Alex's shower is second. Job Nocky's third. Trevor is fourth, and Adam, or Ebel, is moving up from bottom. Moving on to question 6. What purpose was the Minimoke originally designed for? Was it getting between buildings on a large factory site, a golf cart, Paris to Dakar racing, or a military vehicle? What a god-awful machine. It was indeed a military vehicle. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that had been the choice of vehicle for the military? Honestly, I don't know what they were thinking. Well, they were thinking, we're not having that. Let's have Land Rovers and Jeeps instead. Oh, Bex has moved up to third. Royal Dragon 85 fourth. Trevor's still in the top 5. Moving on to question 7. Hold on to your hats. What does the word moke mean in the name Minimoke? Does it mean weight, wheels, donkey, or seats? Interesting to see how many people get this right. Donkey. Yeah, I didn't know that until I read it. Yes, donkey. Mini donkey. It's weird that the questions are on random and it's put them 2 questions at the side of each other. Moving on to question number 8. In Denmark, the Austin 1800 was sold as the Morris Dancer, the Morris Spa, the Morris Donington, or the Morris Monaco. I think there's only one name there that suits that, to be honest. I'd have said Morris Dancer. Well, I wouldn't have because I wrote that quiz question, didn't I? So I'd have known what it were. It was indeed the Morris Monaco. There's nothing that says Monaco more, is there? If you sit back like this, close your eyes, picture Monaco, south of France, lovely weather, beautiful beaches. Ooh, all them beautiful, well-off young people, and old people. We'll just say people. All them beautiful, well-off people, spending all that money, living their life in luxury, living in penthouse apartments overlooking the harbour, so they can get down to their lovely massive yacht whenever they need to. And then look at that car. Don't them 2 images just completely match, don't they, really? Honestly, yeah, brilliant, lovely. Well done, Morris. Oh, Khan's made an appearance. Moving on to question number 9, which is 1 before 10. Originally, the Austin 3-litre headlights were square. Is this a truth or is this a falsehood? It was true. On the prototype, there were square headlights. For some reason, they changed them to roundy ones. The fools! It'll be money. Everything like that's cost saving, isn't it? What is this car? It is indeed an Austin Princess. Only one person got that wrong, and they put Austin Duke. I have literally no idea what that is. I wonder if it was Trevor that put that. Moving on to question 11. What Honda model was the Acclaim based on? It was indeed the Ballade. It was based upon the Ballade. Before we move on from this, doesn't this picture just sum up a typical classic car meet in England? It's overcast. It's obviously blowing a gale. Looking at that flag. Oh dear. Oh, crikey O'Reilly. That gazebo has got, I don't know, I'd say 30, 40 seconds tops before it just gets flown away over top, probably over that Morris Minor somewhere like that. Wee. Yeah, typical. Oh, bit of movement there. So we've got Feel Like Poo at first. Khan is second, and Alex the Shower is third. Moving on to question 12. Yes. When was British Leyland created? (1968). There you go. Didn't last very long, did it? What were it? 86, that other one. But I mean, it's not very long, is it? Question 13 coming up. I'll do a rundown after 14. True or false? The Morris Ital was built from 1980 to 19. I don't think that means that it took 4 years to build that one. I think that's the production run. It is indeed true. It was built between 1980 and 1984. Ooh. Ooh. This is getting close, this one, isn't it? Moving on to the penultimate question. This is an Austin Apache, but where was it made? Oh. It was indeed South Africa. Well done people for getting that one. There was a bit I learnt about British Leyland when I was doing this quiz. Well, in fact, there was a lot because I didn't know anything about them. But yeah, I didn't realise that some of the cars were made in Italy, South Africa. There was somewhere else. I can't remember where it were now. See, I absorb information like a sponge. And then something else comes in and wrings the sponge out, and then I forget everything. So this is before the final question. So it's close between Feel Like Poo and Khan. Either of those could win this. Yes, from third. Yeah, pretty much third to fifth, they could all change, but it's between the top two for the win. So here we go. The final question to decide the winner of this quiz which will happen when I when I click this button up here that says next. As soon as I click that button, the next question will come flying on the screens. And in order to win, you have to answer that question and be correct. And I've answered it quicker than the other person that answers it correct. If somebody gets it wrong, it doesn't matter because they don't get any points. But you need to answer it correctly. Answering it correctly is the most important bit of it. And then answering it quickly is the second. There's no good answering it quickly if you get it wrong, because that don't work. You're not going to get any points, but you're just going to get 0 points faster than you would have otherwise. Getting the right answer and then speed afterwards. So correct answer is the most important, and how fast you get that answer is the second most important. So without any further ado, I will now press that little button at the top right hand corner that says next for the next question to appear. Which came first, the ambassador or the princess? And it was indeed the princess. And I hats off. I'm doing that adding H's to things again. Hats off to whoever pressed red there, that's for them to know and us to wonder. And that's exactly how it should be with questions like that. Nobody needs to know that kind of detail, do they? That's for their own personal lives, whoever they are, because I don't know who they are. Who's the ambassador? The only ambassador I know is him that brings in, he doesn't even bring him in himself, does he? He gets a blooming skivvy, a waitress or a waiter to do that. Or would it be a butler? Someone does it. Someone brings in a trays of Ferrero Rocher. Oh, with these Rocher, you're really spoiling us, ambassador. Oh, don't worry about it. They're all just marbles. I've eaten all the chocolates and just wrapped marbles up. Oh, you little bastard, I wanted one of them. Oh, but you can't have one. Now chuff off out of my house. That advert, that one, if you remember it. So let's have a look who the winners were. In third place, we have S-Crack. In second place, we have Khan, which means in first place, it must be Feel Like Poo. Yay! And Ars was fourth and Alex was fifth. There you go. I quite enjoyed that one. I quite enjoyed not doing that quiz myself. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me get the other one up and ready for later. Otherwise, I'll forget which one it is. There we go. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that one. Don't know why I'm doffing my cap to everybody again. Where did we get up to? We got into where Matt Dickinson appeared. And I said, right, that's where we'll take it from next time. There we go. That's where Matt is. So Stephen S. Paul has appeared. He says, hello, people involved in this chat. Very good, Stephen S. Paul. Thank you for that. Satan eats too much fish, says Matt. Well, he buys too many souls. There you go. If I should get a mini drum kit just for Matt's jokes, I should get a mini drum kit so I can go put them like that. Hello to all the bacon eaters. I'm missing that one. I don't know. Carpe diem. Yes. Carpe diem. Tony's fan club of Botswana has appeared. I'll just showcase Tony while we're doing that. There we go. Hello, we are here in Botswana having a party to celebrate Tony on the stream. It is most uplifting. Well, there you go. I think Tony's feeling a bit uplifted. That's why he's got that shocked expression on his face still. Poor Tony. He's never been right since Vietnam. He weren't there. We just watched loads of films on telly and he thought they were boring. Lisa is here. Greetings, Lisa. Evening. Loving the MG trinket behind you. I'd love one for my ZR in purple and blue. This thing, it was from, it's one of the MG car clubs, but I can't remember which one it were. When we went to the Silverstone live thing, which can't have been last year, it must have been the year before. And they kind of, I think they're 3D printed, but at first I thought they were 3D printed and then machined, but I think it might just be 3D printed. But yeah, they had loads of colours. This was the most interesting. The other colours looked a bit boring, and this one was the most interesting one. You're supposed to hang it up on wall, but you know what? It's fine, just sat there being illuminated. So thank you, Lisa. Matt said, imagine if I'd eaten, I would have included Hammond. What? Imagine if I'd eaten, I would have included Hammond in the ham essay. Oh, you mean because you'd not eaten, you weren't operating on full brain capacity. Oh, and Simone says, don't forget to hit the like button. And when she says hit the like button, she means hit the like button. She doesn't mean go and try and sweet talk the like button into coming back home with you. Because it's just a button. It's not an actual physical thing. It's a graphic that when a computer recognizes that you've put a pointer at a certain point on the screen and pressed this button here, this one here, that it acts as though you've pressed a button and does a thing. So yes, don't hit on the like button, just hit the like button. So thank you, Simone, for that little reminder. I'm just going to showcase my little. You might have realised I have quite a lot of Hot Wheels. Well, I don't have quite a lot. Some people have got hundreds. I've got too many for this room. I've had to move them into other room in a box because Jack couldn't sit on his chair. And ever since I've moved him, that's literally Jack's just. In fact, let me see if I can show you Jack. There he is, sat on his chair, cleaning his foot. Yeah, ever since I've moved him, Jack's been like, right, I've got my chair back now, so I can sit here and annoy you all day, which is lovely of him, isn't it? Anyway, yes. So this is one of my Hot Wheels. I'm sure I showed most of you this before, but it's I didn't realise you could see through it. That's cool. It's got a bottle opener on the back. Come on, camera. Oh no, I've put it on lock enter. That's why it's not focusing. What a dick. It's got a bottle opener on the back, and it works thus. I'm assuming you all know how a bottle opener works. But how cool's that? Not wheels with a bottle opener on it. I'm quite impressed with that. So yes, that's what I'm opening my bottles with now, because I am that cool. I am that cool that I open my bottles with the Hot Wheels. If I see any more, I'm buying them. I got one from Asda, I think it were. I just found it. I thought, oh, that's nice. And then when somebody, I can't remember who it were now, might be Dick Dastardly, told me what it did when I showed it people on the live stream. Yeah, I was like, oh, I need one that I can open now and use. Lisa says the bulb looks like it's from a Valve radio. Which? Oh, you mean this thing? Yes, I think it's supposed to look a bit like a valve. Talking of valves, did you know there's getting less and less factories that make valves nowadays? That is pushing the price of guitar amps up and up and up because there's hardly anywhere making the valves. And some company, I can't remember which one it was now. Some big guitar company. Oh, which one were it? Anyway, they tried to make a replacement, something that gets the same sound as a valve, but is solid state. So it's basically like a. How did they do it now? Like a really, really, really scaled down version of a valve in a chip. But it's not been very successful by the sounds of it, because that was a couple of years ago, and I've not heard of any massive revolution. people still want valve amps because they're silly. Like records. Old guitarists always want old valve amps. Bass players always want new solid state amps. It's a very strange world. Where did we get up to? Hooked on Classics. Stephen S. Paul says to Simone, why? What did the like button ever do to me? It's never done out to me either, unfortunately. I'm loving bacon and I'm dipping my bread in the pan. Oh, I'm having bacon. Oh, I see what he says now. Lord. And look, Adam, just to prove that we are actually going out in 3 different places at once, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Don't say that I'm not in it with the latest technology in streaming. Excuse me. Adam says, hello, Twitch chat. He's going to be on his own. Nobody ever joins from Twitch. I don't know how to promote Twitch. Because maybe that's some... Oh, Judge, that's something that we need to look into. How can I promote the Twitch side? The Facebook one's bloody impossible. But yeah, the Twitch side. I'm cooking bacon, but yes, mind soup should be bacon flavoured. Mind soup. If you get a French car as the main car, asks a judge, will you call it fromage? I will not. No, that's stupid. Blimey, Becky's on YouTube and Facebook's. How modern? Exactly. There's no stopping her. No stopping her. And I've got a bottle of Jersey milk. Oh, Matt. Me and Matt are like that with this Jersey milk. Although, Matt, I got one the other day. And I couldn't get rid of the little bits of cream out of it. It's supposed to be blended in, isn't it? Rubbish. Always leave snowmen out. Yeah, well, yeah. The Bulldog Bash was a 4-day biker festival run by the Hells Angels. It's defunct now. There you go. I knew it was something to do with bikers. Mandy Carter was was a farter. She blew a hole in her garter. Now she's employed by a race starter. There you go. No, don't say who Mandy comes from. It's a super secret. Only people who watch crazy things can know. Yes, I agree. 5 1/4 and 3.5 inch. That were it. Thank you, Matt. I knew Matt would know. That is true, Dick Dastardly. That is true. And that is probably why they did call them floppy disks. But that didn't work with my jokes, did it? So there we go. Ivor says, I want an Austin 1100. Yeah, I quite like them. Senior Mustard. Paul Mustard. Paul Mustard. From the YouTube channel Project Nigel and also the Real Captain Mustard, I think his other one is called. His dad, Senior Paul Mustard. I can't remember what his name is. We'll just call him Senior Mustard. Has got, funnily enough, a mustard-coloured MG 1300 GT. And that is a beautiful thing. That is one of the classic cars that I would like to have. I would like to have an MGB as a bit of a rat thing. Me and Rob from Beards and Bangers, I don't think I've got a photo of it on computer, kept seeing this vermilion red MGB GT at shows that looked a bit battered. But it was like everything I'd like in a car. It was just like everything about it was just old school. It had got like old hi-fi speakers, like shelf speakers that were like, yeah, big in back instead of normal hi-fi, instead of normal car speakers. Like one of the wings were a different color. There were like some stickers on one part of it, but not on other. It was just like a bit of a Ratmobile, but a proper Ratmobile. It was really nice. I hope we see that again some point this year. I don't remember seeing it at Rustyville, which is where I'd expected it to have been. Oh, Shedfest. Although Was Shedfest last year? Oh, I don't know. Time goes so fast when you're old. Barry says, actually, it was the RT1 for Rover Triumph one. Oh. I'm doing poo on this quiz. I would have done as well, Ivor, if I weren't the person that had typed the questions in. I want a Viscount, says Matt. That's a biscuit. So did Mary have a moke? Start again, Simon. So did Mary have a mini moke because she went to Bethlehem on a little donkey? Maybe she did. Probably not, though. The mini moke, a heavenly vehicle, a awful vehicle. Except when it rained, says Dick Dastardly. Yeah, they did have covers, didn't they? But they're sort of very take you 10 minutes to put them all together. Blooming heck, look who it is. It's Dave from Crap Car Hunter. How's that doing, fella? He says, how do folks? Hope everybody is well. And he says, hope without a H. Even though he's typed one there, what he actually did mean is hope without the H. Because, as Dave might know, when did he join? When was it? 8:45, 15 minutes ago. I think we'd already done the whole ham thing, hadn't we? The whole ham thing. Have you had ham or are you having ham? Ham. Quizzical, says Matt. Tommy Dapper, this is tense. So don't be dense and answer correctly, not with nonsense. It's quite good, that, Tommy. Quite good, that one. Hey, Pingu's here. Woo, woo, woo. Right, if Pingu's here, then we need to do this. Fire. For when you're tired of not having fire. There you go, Pingu. That was fun, says Alex. Glad you liked it, Alex. Right, good quiz, that. Thank you very much, Dick Dastardly. That is quite an honour coming from Dick Dastardly, king of quizzes. And Simone says, that was fun indeed. Smashing chicken. What's she on about? What is that woman on about? Honestly, I have no idea. Possibly the best live stream available on a Monday evening around this time on this channel. Don't forget to share the buy me a bottle of wine. Don't forget to share the buy me a bottle of sorry, buy me a coffee link. I've got money in buy me a coffee. I've just not took it out like a pudding. But that is a very good point, Matt, because there may be some people out there that would rather not pay through Google or not be a subscriber, a member through Google, or do the super chats or whatnot through Google. Some people might not like Google, is what I'm trying to say. And they are everywhere, Googles are everywhere. Oogles of Googles all over the place. I do have a buy me a coffee account set up where you can do the same thing. You can subscribe to be a member. All the one person that was a member on there is now a member on YouTube, so I don't know how I'd share videos onto there anyway. And there's a buy me a pizza thing set up as well. But if you go into any of my videos, in the description there's always a link to the buy me a coffee. But as I said before, and I'll just say it again, through the media of video. Listen to the hamster. Barry says, I have to head out early, have to work. So see you soon. Take care. Thank you for joining us there, Barry. Matt says, Jack is down there. Oh, and look, Matt's also on Twitch. He says, "Hello, Pistons of the Smashed Variety." And then Adam says, "I'm not alone. Fantastic." That's how Matt talk. Adam talks. "Hello, do you like my drone? It's very nice, isn't it? And I've got a massive stick. And I walk around car shows holding it in the air. Going, look at my stick. And at the end of it, it's got a little nobule that you can film stuff with." That's pretty. That Matt will agree. I'm sure Matt will verify. That is a pretty spot on impression of Adam. Is Bond, my man, going to bring out her own engine jam? This is a good question. I mean, I do have the jars ready. Do have the jars ready for that. So maybe yes, Rob. Maybe yes. If anybody would like a jar of engine jam, and I don't have a stickered one around, but it comes with its own Norman Butler branding, and possibly a security seal, because you're not supposed to eat it. It is literally coolant and oil mixed together. It's not like a pretend weirdness. It's literally toxic, so don't drink it or eat it. Don't, whatever you do, put it on your crumpets. Bloody hell, they'll shrivel up. You'll never see them again. All your holes will be filled with jam. And I mean all your holes, Alex. All of them. So be careful. Yeah, so if anybody wants a jar of genuine Norman Butler engine jam, I shall decant once more some engine jam into these jars, and I'll bring them to shows and stuff. Oh dear. Adam and Matt are on Twitch having their own little party. It's very nice. We've been to a lot of talking to each other. It's the place to be, apparently, says Matt. And then Matt says, Discord. That's what he's saying. Why does autocorrect ever help me out? Says Matt again, laughing because he's put ever, not never. Evening, Rodney, says Stickman Matt. Fire made me jump. Oh dear. Hope all is well, Mr. Crap Car Hunter, says Matt to Dave. Surely you might have coffee in Buy Me a Coffee. You can change it. Smashing Collie. I don't know. Oh, I see what's happening. So what our judge is doing there, she's using the member-only emojis. So there's a cauliflower one. There's a chicken one. I think one of them's Whizbit. There's some other stuff on there. Becky says, my telly was up loud. I jumped out of my skin. Well, let's rectify that by having another video that'll not make you jump out of your skin. Hey, Rover people, why don't you phone a friend? Have some fun. Get out of your garage and stop repairing your head gasket. Call sexy young other people that you don't know right now on 0891 27 27. That's 0891 27 27 27. They don't have engine jam. There you go. Chat lines. Do you remember chat lines? Or are they still a thing? I know there's still random channels on TV, aren't they? Or are they still on TV? Like Babe Station and that kind of thing. Chat line, premium chat lines used to be the in thing to make money out of teenagers, didn't they? Adam says, it's like I was in the room. You also missed the most important part. I film everything and do everything with what I've filmed. That's true, Matt. Adam, you shouldn't do that. Matt puts forth a question to you, the viewers, from him, the viewers, which is kind of just bypassing me. So there you go. Community opinions on the upcoming Bad Boys films. I assume what he's talking about there is Bad Boys films, not like the Bad Boys film series, but oh, you're a bad boy type films. So you know what I mean, like Naughty Boys. Oh, he likes watching Naughty Boys. Oh, and Alex's Assets has done a lovely, wonderful, generous thing. Sent me a super sticker for 149. Well, thank you very much, Alex. That is very, very much appreciated. It warms my little heart. Here, do you want to have a look at my sweet corn, man? There you go. Oh, he's going to be all blurry because we'll do a scary sweet corn, man, then. He's coming closer to the camera. He's going to stare into your eyes with his blurry face. Sweet corn, man! There you go. That's what you get for £1.49 on this channel. Not like mustards where you get a bit of dancing and rapping. I definitely need some jam. Well, it shall be done. I'm pretty sure it's a full container. Might be half a full. I've definitely got some in a container. I'm sure it's a full. I'm sure it's a full 5-litre container of it. Saying hello, Rodney, to anyone called Dave should definitely be a thing. Okay. Matt uses a smashing troll emoji, but I can't see. Rob uses a smashing chicken emoji that I can't see. And then Rob uses his favouriteist. I think Rob's favouriteist thing is Whizbit. Then Matt uses the smashing chicken. Does anyone answer the Rover chat line with oh, brilliant. That's brilliant, Dick. Well done for that. I think we need to play this for that.
Well, hello there.
Brilliant. I love that. We'll never forget me and my little sister putting on one of my dads. I've absolutely no idea what we're referring to. I knew this would happen. This always happens every stream. We have a conversation and then the chat moves on to the point where I get down to the part where we're talking about that. And I can never remember what it was. But I hope that's a good memory, Becky. Rob says to Dave, the crap car hunter, who, if you are not already a member, then I will let me find a suitable punishment for you. Right. Oh, I've not got glasses on, Simon. If you are not already a member of the crap car hunter, then I will put on these glasses and I will hunt you down. And when I've hunted you down, I will forcibly make you sign into your Google account and subscribe to Dave, the crap car hunter, because Dave, the crap car hunter, deserves subscribers. He deserves subscribers and member-only uses. He does a little character. He's one of the most influential people in YouTube circles that include fictional characters. He's got friends like Norman and Ernest who do need to do a video with him, actually. So that's one. We need to discuss that, Rob, Dave, Matt as well, because Matt's the third gear in mine and Rob's YouTube empire, so to speak. So yes, you better subscribe to the Crap Car Hunter, otherwise I'll come down here with these glasses on and make you. Well, you'll have to sign in because literally. I can kind of see. These are awful to see through. And also, I found this air freshener. I have no idea where it's come from. And I don't want to open it because I know it'll smell like pine or something horrible. Anyway, Dave says you could have a TV station called Devastation. No, Rob says that to Dave. Oh my God. Come on, Simon. Hold it together. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I could just about do Facebook, says Matt. Well, to be honest, I set myself time aside on Mondays after I finish work and before I do this to do admin. So set up posts for the week on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and generally do a bit of channel admin just to get everything in tidy. And I always forget to do it, and I never do it properly. Or I'll do like 3 or 4 posts, but they'll all be in the same day, and then there's no for rest at week. So I'm terrible at stuff like that. Matt says, as if I don't look camp enough without you saying like naughty boys. Dave Station, not Devastation. Oh, well, I'm pinching that one then. Devastation. There you go. Sweet corn man. Oh, looks scary. Scary. I can't read that without hearing Rob's voice. Oh, Beachwise, says Matt. Now then, Beachwise, July the 10th, which is 4.5 weeks away. On a Wednesday, July the 10th, we are meeting somewhere. I mean, are we meeting at the beach, or are we meeting before we get there, or I don't know what the plan is yet. We'll firm up the plans. We'll firm them up nearer the time. But we're going to Southport Beach, which I think's classed as in Merseyside. I think. Trying to get some photos on the beach, and then just having a laugh, basically, a bit of a day out. I did say I was going to try and incorporate it into being a Smashing Pistons meetup, didn't I? But that'd be cheeky, because that'd be stealing Matt's idea, really. So I should not do that. This should be Matt's. Matt's the driving force behind this one. Yeah, right there, Jack. You're right there, Tickles. So yes, that's what our plan is. On Wednesday, the 10th of July, go to Southport Beach, do some photos, have fish and chips, and candy floss. You can't go to the beach and not have candy floss, unless there's nowhere selling it. Becky says, we was talking about a friend of my dad's rude video. Oh, okay. Me and my sister thought it was a workout video. We were rather confused. Well, it is kind of quite a workout if you're doing it properly. And then Udjudge laughs at Becky. Looking at the map, if Yorkshire is on the right side of the Pennines and Lancashire is on the wrong side. Yes, Rob, you're right. It is. It is. Matt Dickens says, will you do a Smashing Pistons and Beards and Bangers communal somewhere more centralised? Yes, that's actually one of the ideas for later on this year is to do another meetup, but further down. So I do need to do research, and I need to be confident I've got a car that will get me that far. At the moment, the bike is the only thing that's 100% fine and don't need anything doing to it, which is fine for me, as long as it's not 3 hours, because 3 hours on a motorway on a motorbike isn't very good for my ears. No, it's a community thing. Everyone's welcome, says Stickman. Matt Dickens, what about Aylesbury? Honestly, Rob, Aylesbury. Why don't we just make it on your doorstep? No, there is some good things around there. I don't know where Matt's based. I should have a look on the map. I assume Matt's at Potter's Bar. I was thinking, if I'm here And Rob's here. And Norfolk's down here somewhere. I was thinking more this general, like the east side, because I never go that side to country. We had a few people who were put out because all their car events were too far south. So I chose Southport as it's a bit more north and you can drive onto the beach. Mainly chose it because you can drive onto the beach. I don't blame you. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to go to is the Lakeside Motor Museum, but that's Lake District. So that's even further north. Right then, so we've got to the bottom of the comments somehow. So let's move on to quiz number 2, which you might find most enlightening, which I shall share in a second. Doop doop doopy doo. Doop doopy doop doopy doo. Doop 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 doop. I thought drinkers were at bars, not potters. The pots would be all funny shapes. This is true. I'd like to have a go at pottery throwing. In fact, there's a place near where I am called Elsica, and it's like a heritage centre. But there's a few like independent little workshops. So there's a guy that makes furniture. There's some antique shops. There's a record shop. There's a couple of cafes, an old sweet shop. There's some various bits and pieces on there. Where were I going with this? Oh yeah, and one of the things that there is there is a place that does glass blowing, and you can do a course like evening course sort of thing in glass blowing, and that's something I'd really like to do. I would like to do that. Although I can imagine if you start doing it as a hobby, what do you need? You need glass. You need a pipe. All right, Jack. You need some sort of fire thing to melt the glass in. I don't suppose the equipment for that's that expensive. They used to do it without any equipment before, didn't they? Sorry, just put Gaydon, says Matt. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to Beachwise. Do we have to wear beach wear? Do we have to wear Speedos and stuff, Matt? That's all I want to know. So, who have we got in up to now? So, we've got TC Beastie, Alex's Armpits, Bex, Dennis Jobby, Also Ran, and Bottas Parr. That's 6 people we've got in now. Matt's thinking of wearing a mankini. Oh, I've decided I'm busy on that day, Matt. Sorry. Mini donkey. 7 people in. I can imagine Ernest in a full noticular when visiting the beach. Yeah, that should be. Too many ideas for Norman and Ernest stuff. Too many. Well, hello there. How many people have we got in? We've got 8 people in so far. 9 people in. Peter Griffin, Botswana for Tony, Mini Donkey, TC Beastie, Alex's Armpits, Bex, Dennis Jobby, Also Ran, and Bottas Parr. I'll play another video, and then as soon as that video is finished, we'll jump in. What video am I going to play? There you go. Screwdriver. Right, we've got 10 people in. Let's get this party started, my friends. Let's get this party started. As some people would say. Some people would maybe not say it as well. Cars from animations. So it's cartoon and animated cars. So what are they? And hopefully I've not messed the quiz up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Inspector Gadget. In fact, that one's a bit of a tricky one because it's also a van, and it's a van that converts into a car. Wow, that's pretty even spread there. Ooh. Moving on to question 2. What animation is this car from? Yay, Powerpuff Girls. Everybody got that. I mean, it's kind of a giveaway because they're in it. Who is your favourite Powerpuff Girl character? There's Bubbles, Buttercup, and Blossom. No. Yeah, Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Who's your favourite? Mine's Buttercup. And in one of, is it the first episode? You find out why Buttercup's always a bit grumpy. I like Powerpuff Girls, if you hadn't noticed. It's a very, very good cartoon, and the movie was good as well. I am Mojo Jojo. Moving on to question number 3. They're all the same question, by the way. Indeed it is. It's the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Oh, TC Beast is appearing. Question 4. What animation is this car from? Is it Pokemon, Transformers, Batfink, or Stop It and Tidy Up? It's Transformers, isn't it? It's oh no, I can't remember his name now. Oh crikey. Bumblebee. It's Bumblebee from Transformers. I can't believe nobody got that right. Honestly. I thought everybody would get that one. What animation is this car from? Yay, everybody got that one right. Obviously, Vince Stewens, isn't it? Moving on to question 6. It's the Family Guy family car. I've only just noticed though. Look how styling it is. Look how low that is. That's like that's like my idea of an estate car. And Peter Griffin drives around in that. It's proper slammed. They should do a backstory of why Peter Griffin drives around in a lowered estate car. Ooh, I'll do a bit of a roundup when we get to question 10. What animation is this car from? Yeah, it's the Turtles van. It's craziness on it. This is the proper one. I think the other one on the film was like supposed to be like a garbage truck, weren't it? That was hollow inside. Which is all very well and fine until someone wants to throw garbage in it. Question 8. Which animation is this car from? Yep, it is indeed the Thunder Tank from Thundercats. That is something I've not seen for a very long time. I might have to try and find some of these on YouTubes and watch an episode or two to see if they really are terrible that I expect to. Everything that was meant to be cool when you were a kid, when you watch it later, seems to be a bit pants. Does anybody remember two cartoons? Samurai Pizza Cats, which was amazing. Oh, what was the other one? Super Duper Sumo. They were good. They rode around on yaks. Question 9. I'm going to open this packet of crisps slowly while you're doing that. That is indeed Danger Mouse, given away by the fact that it's got Danger Mouse in it. You can get toys of the Danger Mouse car and they look epic. I'll do a rundown after this next question. Everybody got that right, and I am surprised because I didn't even know this thing existed. I must have never seen an episode of Care Bears if this is in it. I do remember watching a cartoon that had got bears in it, which when I was doing this quiz, I thought was the same thing. But thinking back now, it must have been Gummy Bears. Were the Gummy Bears the ones that went... Did they like go in trees and it transported them to different areas? Is that the one that had like Cyril Steer in it, or were that the raccoons? No, they were raccoons, weren't it? So many. When you start thinking about it, there's so many cartoons that were out when you were kids. Surprised we grew up normal. So at the halfway point, we have Bex, is first place. Alex's Armpits, second. Botter's Paw, third. Twilight is fourth, and Mini Donkey is fifth. So it's all to play for. Moving on to question 11 out of, 20. There are 20 questions. It took me ages, this one, because the amount of times that you'd go to just typing in cartoon cars or cars from cartoons, there's not that many around, apart from the obvious ones. You'd have to be daft not to get that one. But I'm still surprised Julie got it. Moving on to question 11. Yep, Wacky Racers. Is his name Peter Perfect or something like that? Hang on, why is his legs not inside the car? That makes no sense at all. What's he doing? What an idiot. You bloody maniac. Oh, TC Beastie's made a move into 5th place. Moving on to question 13. Indeed, the Jetsons. Quite obvious when you see it, really. Moving on to question 14. That may have been a little less easy if that square would have been one of the later ones to be revealed. Oh, this is close, isn't it, this one? Moving on to question 15. 3/4 of the way through. Wacky Racers. If you spotted it, it says Wacky Racers in background. I didn't spot that before. Oh, look at that. TC Beastie's moved right up there. Moving on to question 16. Initial D. It's amazing that film. They did a film of it. It actually started as a manga comic, and then there's an animation. But yeah, there's a real life film of it. It's brilliant. It's lovely stuff. There's 2 versions. Well, it's 2 soundtracks. One that's got the original movie soundtrack on it, and then the other soundtrack is I think it's like the European one, which has got a soundtrack done by a band called, or a person called Fuel. And to be quite honest, the original one's just as good. Oh, look at this. We've got Alex's Armpits first, Beck second, TC Beastie third, Bottas Par fourth, and Twilight fifth. And we're only 4 questions away, I think. Yeah. Question 17. Indeed, it's the Simpsons car. I've got this one as a Hot Wheels, I think. I'm trying to work out what bonnet ornament it's got on it. It's an amazing car, though. Ooh, getting exciting. Moving on to question 18. Mr. Bean, obviously. And it's weird to think there's not that many episodes of the Mr. Bean TV program, but to think that they changed it into a cartoon as well. What a bizarre turn of events. Very strange. What do you think, Aubergine Man? Oh, really? I thank you to keep them sort of things to yourself. Thank you very much. Question 19, penultimate question. That's Batfink's car. So all that time you put Batfink for the last one, when it was Bumblebee, yeah, you can see this the same. It's a Beetle. They're both Beetles, but it is pink, and it's got karate drive in it. Because for some reason, I assume Batfink can't drive. I mean, why? If you were a bat, why would you learn to drive anyway? You can just fly places. Anyway, so penultimate question. I'll do a roundup before the final question. So we've got Alex's armpits is first, Bex is second, TC Beasties third, Twilight fourth, and Bottas Pass fifth. Okay. Either one of the top two can win. And the bottom three, their places can switch around like a switcheroony. Let's see what the future holds for these willing participants in whatever this craziness is. I mean, every Monday we try and do this. I'm sure we've been doing it for about 7 months or something. I'll have to have a look back, see when first one were. But we've been doing it for a while. And yeah, thank you for continuing to join me while I'm doing this. I'm thinking of going to 2 lives a week, but there's more news on that to follow. So keep your lug heels peeled back like this. Whoa, what's he listening? What's he saying? What's he saying? Like that. Anyway, question 20. Final question. Let's see who's got the tenacity and the knowledge and the fastest finger and a phone that doesn't crash that enables them to win this. It is indeed Speed Racer. Even though it looks like what could be the cover of one of Matt's Naughty Boys videos. Speed Racer. Speed Racer is cool. And they did a real live action version of that as well. She got John Goodman in it. I'm sure there was somebody else famous in it. Bear with me 2 seconds while I continue the suspense of us finding out who's the winner. While I find out who the actors and actresses were in Speed Racer. Come on, Fern. Don't hold up the audience. Come on now. Speed Racer. So, Emile Hirsch, no idea who that is. Matthew Fox was in there. He played the baddie. Oh, Christina Ricci was in it. Nicholas Elia, no idea who that is. Susan Sarandon was in it. Trying to see if there's anybody else I recognise the name of. John Goodman. Yeah, there were a few people. Anyway, let's see who's the winner. So in third place, we have TC Beastie. Well done, TC Beastie. In second place, we have Bex, which means that the winner is... Boom! Alex's armpits. Well done, Alex's armpits. And when done, well done, Twilight and Bottas Par for coming there. Well, for not winning, basically. What I'm doing there is saying, well done, people, for not winning, which is quite frankly absurd, isn't it? I mean, why would you thank someone for not winning? That's silly. Where did we get up to on this bit? Oh, was about to join. Lol, I'm late again. Never mind, Joe. If in future, I've closed it down now. If in future you join and you're late, all you need to do is go to kahoot.it on your telephonic device. I mean, I'll run through this now in case there's people in the chat that didn't join because they weren't sure how you do it. So bear with me. You open up your browser, whichever one it is. Close down all them naughty pictures you've been looking at. Go to kahoot.it. It says showing you the camera when it's blurry again. And you'll get this screen when it comes on. There. It says enter game pin in this box here in the middle. And basically at the bottom of the screen, if we've already started, you'll see the pin number at the bottom. You can just put the pin number in and you'll jump into whichever question we're at that time. So yeah, thanks for joining, Joe. Next time, yeah, we start at 8 and generally go on for an hour and a half to 2 hours. To 2 hours. To 2 hours. That's weird, isn't it? It's like saying have had ham. Where did we get to? Joe says he loves the Kahoot theme tune. It is quite a groovy little number, isn't it? Banana Man, Super Ted. What about Banana Man and Super Ted? Neither of them had cars. Are you talking about films that were cartoons that were out when you were a kid? Oh, Judge says, for the ones I guessed right, it's not the cars that made me guess, it's the colours and style. Yeah, there is a certain element of that. Tommy Dapper says, where are the rovers? None of these cartoons are using bloody rovers. That's not right. It's true. I can't think of any cartoon that's got rovers in it. Well, I got the Wacky Racers one. It is indeed Peter Perfect. I thought it was. I thought about doing a whole quiz with the Wacky Racers ones and just saying what the names were. We could do that in the future. Click the like button between questions, please, people. Yes, if you would like to click the like button or lick the like button, then go ahead. Matt missed a question because he was brushing the cat. And Rob's got on the same idea as me. He's asking him if that's a euphemism. The Slag Brothers there, Rock and Gravel. That's it. I knew there was some random name. And they won more races than anybody else. I assume that's because they were dead slow and they were just never involved in any sort of tomfoolery. Bloody tomfoolery. Jack's a very sleepy boy today. These quizzes feel like an institution. Oh, you should be an institution. Andrew Buttygig is here and he says, hi everyone, just popped in to say hello. Greetings, and I hope you're doing well, Andrew, and thank you for popping in. I'm back. Sorry, missed a few comments. No problems, Joe. Good quiz, that one. Well done, Alex's assets. Yes. Well done, Alex's armpits. Powerpuff Girls versus James Brown. Ooh. Smashed it, says Alex. I must say I did get a little bit of help from Remy set behind me. Well, however you win, all that matters isn't the taking part, it's the winning. Only losers say it's the taking part that counts. It's not the taking part that counts, it's the winning. You don't get a prize for taking part, you get a prize for winning. And if you do get a prize for taking part, then it's not something you want to be taking part in, let me tell you. Yeah, you can still, Joe. Next time, Joe, next time. I like your little logo, by the way. Very nice. Great quizzes. The second one was lost on me, though. I'm surprised at that, Rob. I expected you to be quite up with your cartoons and stuff. Becky says, must go to sleep now. Thanks for a great quizzing stream. You're welcome, Becky, and have a pleasant evening. A highway code quiz might be amusing. That's an idea. That's a good idea. Oh, Judge, you should do that, or you should remind me to do that. Yes, a highway code quiz. As long as I don't have to play along, I don't mind. And Alex agrees. That'd be interesting. I could make a wacky races quiz, but would anyone know the answers? That's not the point, Dick. You make it, we'll play it. What are you sorry to hear, Joe? I can't remember what I've said. That at 9:51. That was only 2 minutes ago. What were I talking about? I can't remember. Weekend plans, says Matt. That's a very good idea. So this weekend, it is on the Sunday. He says, turning around in his chair discreetly. Sunday the 9th. There's something happening. And that is the Canadian Grand Prix, which I completely forgot about when I decided to go to Lock Park. So Sunday, Lock Park, which is super close to me. They have 2 car shows on a year. And I think they're both run by the Yorkshire Thoroughbred Car Club. But one's down as Classic Car Show and the other one's down as Classic Car Gala or something. I don't exactly know what the difference is. But yeah, it's in Lock Park. It's quite a nice venue. There's always plenty there. I've done a couple of videos, so if you want to check out what it's normally like, have a look on my playlist of car shows. You'll find I'm sure I've recorded it twice. Yeah, I'm sure I've recorded it twice. But if you do come and you are exhibiting, just remember there's 2 entrances. There's a main entrance for the public car park, but there's also another entrance which is through like a stone gate type affair, and that's the one for the exhibitors, which I knew. But then last time I went in the wrong bit. I had to pay for the public parking, then realised I were in the wrong area, and then had to cut through the park and pay again to exhibit. So I think it's £5. I think it's £5. I think that's what it were last time. And then they make you fill like a bit of paper in with your registration number on and what car it is. I assume they keep a log of it somewhere for future people to look through and go, oh, who attended the Lock Park meeting in 2023? And they go, Simon Jeffries in a what? A Rover 57? The bloody hell's that? That kind of thing. A quiz on road signs, says Matt Dickens. Yes. Yeah, we can incorporate it. I mean, 20 questions, I think, is plenty. Plenty for what's it called again? Highway code. I mean, there's a million questions in there. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I thought I'd put this together for this month because it is obviously the month of Pride, isn't it? Pride month. Only smarties have the answers. They do, Matt. Maybe a question. Yeah, maybe a quiz on chocolate bars. Quiz on chocolate bars would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Isn't a classic car gala just a car show, but eating gala pie is mandatory? I'm not sure what kind of shows you've been to, young man, but the kind of shows that it's mandatory to eat pie are the kind of shows that you'll not catch me being away from. I would definitely like to enter a car show where it's mandatory to eat pie. I'd like to choose the pie myself, though. I don't want to just be given any old pie. I'm looking forward to the Canadian Grand Prix. says Simone. I wonder if anyone will hit the wall of champions. I've been vastly disappointed by the few people that have hit the wall of champions recently. I think they need to start making it harder. I think they do. Although, did we have a Canada last year? We did, didn't we? I'm trying to think if the ground effect cars are worse at riding curbs. Stickman likes pie. Rob asks him if that's warm apple pie. Matt says yes, please. And then Barry Scotter says, I like American pie. There we go. Well, there we are. That is quite literally the end of the comments. So, yeah, once again, thank you, Alex, for my little, is it called a super chat? I can't remember what they're called. Super sticker. A little super sticker. Thank you very much for that. Muchly appreciated. I'll show you my wood if you want for that. There you go. I know I've probably already shown you my wood before, haven't I? It's got a face on that side. Weird, isn't it? And thank you everybody else for joining the chat. Is this the end of the comments? Asks Rob. It was until Matt said something. Matt says, thanks to Simon's rumours, I'm definitely not having a pride flag on anybody, on anywhere on my social media. And Adam says, there will always be more comments. And Matt says, any of balls to correct. Alex says, night night everyone, nice wood, Simon, but I prefer coconuts. Or is this the end of the comments, says Rob? So thank you very much for joining, everybody. Have a lovely week. Watch out for more news about extra streams during the week. And look out for more videos on the ZS. And yes, hope to see you at Lock Park on Sunday. But if not, enjoy the Grand Prix. Have a wonderful evening. And I shall play you out with... What should we play you out with? Should we do the normal? Where is it? Where have I hidden it? Oh, I've hidden it there. We'll play out with a normal rap song, which, Rob, Matt, we need to sort out another rap song, so I've at least got another ending. So take care. Speak to you soon. Have lots of fun. Bye.
Alright, Norman, alright, Ernest, this one's for yours too, alright? Here you goes. I'm Tommy Dapper, I'm the runner rapper, coming to you live from the Longbridge Crapper. Hear my rap, hear my rhyme, I'm telling you to take your time, to look around and you will see the greater good of everybody. It's Christmas time, now let's celebrate. Don't be a Norman, now don't be late. To the party of rhyme and fun. Now join with Honest and show us your buns. Yo! Alright, alright.